Welcome into Devil's Den Radio. I'm your host, DevilJon. As usual, I have some Hippie Souls drinkless.
Sorry, my mouth was dry, guys.
It happens.
And the Hippie Mike.
What's up?
Because it hasn't changed.
No, I don't think it's gonna.
Because flip-flop's not going to work,
I don't know why I said that.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Whatever, it is what it is.
You know, but it's not like a bad one. So it's not like,
I am who I am.
It's not like... Although and then Tootsie,
of course,
is there as well.
Getting all tangled in my wires.
Yeah, she
has to say hello. Of course, she's the mascot.
Yeah, she's until she starts farting, and then she excuses herself along with an adult chaperone.
Yeah, unfortunately, she requires supervision to make it to the appropriate area.
Yeah.
Especially as her blindness gets worse from her cataracts. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Someone said to me, "Oh, your dog has neat eyes," and I'm like, "She's cataracts. She's blind." And they're like,
all right,
"Oh,
let's pay some bills."
Why don't you?
Why don't you go over to patreon.com/devilsdenradio where you can take stock in the show, all right? And you do that by giving us $2, $5 each month, and we give you special behind-the-scenes pass, kind of looks into what's going on in the personal lives. Because I'm not really active on social media too much, but that might have to change for next year. I took a social media hiatus this year, other than the wedding.
I'm still in my hiatus, unless it's band related. I don't really post anything.
But when you hear that flip-flopping Coupon Man,
The Coupon Man.
the Coupon Man, when you hear the Coupon Man,
the Coupon Man
the Coupon Man, who lives
on Hippie Lane."
On Hippie Lane.
There you go.
More like down at Shakedown Street.
There you go.
Very nice.
But when you hear that Coupon Man,
So when you hear that Coupon Man, make sure you call your Connect.
and click those links.
Click those links. And always find the wizard. And like I said, patreon.com/devilsdenradio is where you take stock in the show. Shane, VeganJosh, and Mary are the loyal three still, that are contributing to the show. And that helps pay the Podbean bills, which, surprisingly, we've been doing this for, the show's been in existence and then took a hiatus. But it's been in existence for about 5 to 6 years now. So the plan I had then, I don't think is offered, now. So it's it's not too bad. There wasn't no inflation like everything else. But, it's the most awesome way to combat that inflation?
What?
By giving people more for their money. And that's what you can do with Devil's Den Radio.
Okay.
What? We're gonna give you more. I got tracks to send people.
Oh.
I got, we'll get into it, but you heard the notifications because I got a new phone and I'm still getting used to this shit. I used to have a button. That would take me to my home. And this flick up shit, I don't like it.
Give me my button.
I want my button.
That's how I felt about it when I first made that switch from a button to...
And everybody else is like, this
button.
is first world problems, motherfucker. I know this is first world problems, but I want my button.
I still have a button.
Button's been
it's
gone
hard.
for a long, long time.
Yeah, it's man.
Dog's farting
And that's what so the iPhone 8, I'm fucking... Go check the links, please, because I need to pay this bill. But there is a heartfelt story though to share with y'all.
Okay.
And it has to do with one of our loyal Patreon subscribers, VeganJosh.
Okay.
Now, see, unfortunately, the full text was in my broken phone, but I can paraphrase very significantly of the events. So, my mom, Mama Lion, if you will, right? She just experienced some. We, as the core there, experienced a sudden loss in
a tragic way.
In a very tragic way. So, the Mama Lion decided to go to a jewelry store and chose the jewelry store in which our wonderful diamond certified VeganJosh works.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And introduced himself and walked over and said, "Are you John Little's mom? Because you look like him." And of course, in typical fashion, she responded, "You mean he looks like me?"
There you go.
And I was like, "Damn." Yep. And then I'm sure at that moment as well, he was like,
"That's his mom."
He's like, "Yep, that's his mom." So,
very cool.
So there was the tragic loss was our 19-year-old cousin, step cousin for me, and niece, step niece, or however that works for my mom. And in a tragic car crash. So with that, she wanted to get the birthstones of all the sisters and a necklace.
Man, that guy is rude.
Yeah, right.
Trying to tell a story here.
Trying to tell a story and it's heartfelt. God.
Sorry about that.
But check the links, please.
Okay.
It's not you. It's the Shakedown Street man.
I
Just
know.
like he's just like telling like
too much shaking on Shakedown Street.
But she wanted to get the necklace with the birthstones of all the sisters, as a commemorative piece for the sisters. And in the store, they only were able to come up with one when 3 were needed. Our good friend, made some calls, and within minutes, one person was driving towards west on 22, and another person was driving east on 22 to acquire the said inventory to complete the order.
That's really cool. Very cool.
Yeah, it was really special of him to do that and to go that extra mile.
So
it means a lot.
Super big shout out. When it happened, I got to I got a text from Brad, and I was like, "What? Why are you sending me a picture of Josh?"
Like, why are you with Josh?
Why are you with Josh? What's up with that? What's up? And then he also surprised my mom with some new hardware as well. So
very nice. So
what
a guy.
So shout out to all the guys there. So big shout out though to VeganJosh there coming through, in the clutch for the tribe, big time. In a time of need for sure. To try to bring some type of, I guess you can say, comfort and connection.
Mm-hmm.
So, and yeah, so sorry for our live listeners that are like just tuning in and just like
that's
what
depressing.
Why did you start off with this depressing, sad story? And it's like, I'm sorry. But VeganJosh, came through in the clutch, and I had to take a moment to give his moment a very big, spotlight, because it meant a lot to the family, and it meant a lot to this tribe as well, because we look out for each other. And it's funny, because who would have thought a little podcast, right, would be able to, help a family heal a little bit.
Yeah.
A connection to a podcast and some work relationships, But, yeah. So, thank you again. Anyway, let's pick it up a little bit, alright? Because I can't, sap you all up, and then, so I'm sorry for the tissue moment. For the dudes over there that have other tissue moments, that's for your eyes this time.
Ay.
See? What? That was fucking good. That was a good one. Speaking of a good one, let's talk about this fucking run, alright? 10 fucking wins for the motherfucking New Jersey motherfucking Devils, alright? Fucking 10. 10. Yep. And you know what Hughes had to say about the streak?
What?
Yeah, we really gotta, get more consistency.
Well,
yes.
You never want to stop working.
Hell no.
Yes.
I love it.
I'm happy.
I love it. That's
season.
it's fucking savage.
But like I was telling you before the show, the superstitions kicked in. I haven't seen a game yet. Now I'm afraid to watch because
Well, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you're allowed to watch a game now.
You might be banned.
You might be banned.
Until next season.
Until the streak is gone.
Yeah,
then he can once the streak is broken.
Who says the streak shall be broken? You don't talk like that.
No, it doesn't happen.
You can talk like that. You just don't say shutout before a shutout is over.
Correct.
That's the S word.
That's the S word. Yeah. But
unless you're Chico, who screams it in the last half a second, right before the buzzer goes. Shut out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But, them Devils, man. It's good times. But, I can't believe it. The home opener, though, they ate like shit.
Yeah. It was a rough game.
It was a really, really rough game. Which
that's why I love hockey, because
there's
so much of a season to pull yourself together and for the team to really come together, so that by the end, if they get there, that team is super, super tight and they have a super thing going. I don't have the words to describe it, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah. It's special. I love watching those 30 for 30 shows.
I love watching sports documentaries.
Oh, me too. When they go into the locker room behind the scenes for a whole season, I love those shows. Sometimes it's
what's your favorite 30 for 30? Because I've basically watched them all. Did you watch the Ric Flair?
No.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, I'll have to watch it.
No, watch the Ric Flair.
Which ones were 30 for 30s and which weren't, because I just
have you ever seen Dark Side of the Ring and to kind of go back and watch your old wrestling days?
Yes, and I don't even like wrestling, but I did when I was a kid.
Yeah, I did too.
And
that's
so
why
I know
was
who all
watching
these people are. One of them I watched that I got really into was the Jake the Snake Roberts one. I didn't know he was in such bad shape for such a long time.
Yeah, he teamed up with I think it was DDP.
Diamond
and he got cleaned up.
Back. Yeah, it was the whole thing, and
then fucking Scott, not Scott.
The
Razor Ramon dude. I forget his name. Yeah, he died later, but he went to there was a whole video.
Too. Yeah, he brought him in too, and it was really cool to see him. And then I guess it peaked with him coming back to WrestleMania or something like that. He showed up. I was like, man, I don't even follow wrestling, and I'm all tearing up. I'm like, Jake, if I were there and I were still a fan, I'd lose my shit.
Yeah, it's fucking the Snake. Yeah, you ever seen Lucas Brothers Moving Company people?
No.
I thought I watched that with you, but I guess I'll have to expose you to it. It was this short-lived animated series. With these two comedians that were brothers, they're twins, and they're the Lucas brothers.
Okay.
And what they called the cartoon, though, was Lucas Brothers Moving Company. And they had Gerard Carmichael in the show. And then in the first episode, Jake the Snake Roberts was in it.
Oh, that's funny.
And he did the voice acting in it.
Did you ever watch Workaholics?
Of course.
Yes.
There's the one episode with Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. He's in a few... Wait, no.
Do you know Ronda Rousey took over as
that's
Piper?
Incorrect. It's fucking Always Sunny.
Yeah.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Roddy Piper shows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry. What were you saying? I cut you off.
Ronda Rousey took over for the Piper.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, but
Yeah.
she kind of she didn't last long.
No, she's in WWE doing.
Oh, she's doing wrestling now.
Yeah, she's doing wrestling now as Roddy Piper.
Because she failed
you
in
know what I'm saying?
UFC.
Well, yeah.
She decided to become a mom, too.
Yeah, she also wanted to be a
Good for
mom.
her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We watched a show with her, and I kind of have a little soft spot for her.
I was
now.
gonna say,
I haven't seen anything on
she's
her.
in a
Usually
Yeah,
that's
I
what
was not
happens, though.
into her at all before. I was
Yeah.
meh, whatever. But then I watched this stuff with her, and I'm like, oh, I like her.
she's a
And,
badass.
she's an awesome human, and her mom raised her to be one badass chick, and her mom's badass. It's so
that's
cool.
awesome. I'll have to watch that.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
I like
it's
that when it's
awesome.
some-
Did you ever see Peyton's Places?
No.
Do you have ESPN Plus?
No.
Okay, because
Well,
it's on there.
well,
Rowdy's
subscribe.
That's also
Places.
one reason why I'm so out of touch with sports. Don't watch the Devils because I don't have a way to watch them. I cut the cord.
Hulu.
Well, we don't have
I
cable
don't-
either.
You gotta get Hulu.
I have Hulu.
Yeah, they have Hulu Live.
Uh-huh.
Hulu Live.
We don't pay
Oh,
for
but the-
Hulu Live.
it's
It's just
a
part of it. We have
ESPN.
this standard subscription.
What? What?
Yeah.
Wait a
You
second.
can watch live, yeah. And then,
Yeah, we
What
only
the
have
fuck?
the standard subscription. We only
Yep.
pay $7.99 a month for it or something.
Yeah,
It's
something
dirt
like
cheap.
All right, I gotta look into that.
he's like,
Fucking Hulu
Yeah.
Live, son of a
He's
bitch.
like, what?
Is
No,
it
the
in-
Hulu Live's expensive.
yeah,
we
Hulu
don't
Live
have
is
that.
expensive.
Oh,
but,
so how
yeah.
do you watch it?
But we're just watching live hockey on Hulu.
Yeah, they have stuff.
They have
Just
stuff
you
that's live
can't
as well.
rewind it or anything like that. If you missed part of it, you missed part of it.
But
But they
it's live?
stream it
Yeah.
on there
Man, I never knew that.
live.
I
Yeah,
gotta look.
certain shows they do. And
Well, no, I'm
cer-
just concerned
the
with
hockey
Devils games. That's all
yeah,
I
they
wanna
have
watch.
them on there
Sometimes,
too.
yeah, they get in the rotation.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll
That's
have
how
to
we've
watch
caught it.
it. All right.
I
I'll have
watched
to
a
watch.
lot of Puck on there.
Yep.
All right.
But that's where we watch the
I love watching
documentaries and stuff too,
Mhm.
mostly because they have a lot of the ESPN Plus sports documentaries and stuff.
I just watched one. Maybe I told you about it last week. The Don Cherry story
Mm-hmm.
with the guy from Letterkenny.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh my god, it's him! And he does a great job. And it was years before he did Letterkenny. And you hear certain things that he says. I'm like, oh my god, he said that in Letterkenny. Like he said
That's
pitter
funny.
patter.
Pitter
I
patter.
was
Pitter
just
patter.
like, what?
That's
Yeah,
funny.
patter.
Anyway, I'm geeking out now about it.
That's mostly what we watch too, is documentaries and stuff.
Yeah, if it's in my house, honestly, unless it's like a horror movie or something kind of
That's all Bonnie
thrillery,
wants to watch is horror
it's
movies. I like
it's documentary
Or comedy.
or a comedy or something something funny to kind of entertain you, or we're educating our minds. Cause
Yeah, see, that's what I'm like. I can't say the same about my other half, though. She likes watching that mindless stuff.
I leave that play in the background when I work from home.
Yeah.
Because I don't really pay attention to it, but some of the stuff is so stupid that it makes me stop and laugh, and then I keep working. That's why I like it.
with the multiple versions of fiancés.
Oh yeah,
Oh, we
90 Day
watched that.
Fiance is the
Oh.
ultimate
Oh, yeah.
trash
Watch that.
show.
Do you really
No
watch it
naked.
though?
Oh, yeah, we watch it together.
Oh,
yeah,
you,
I'm
you,
not going to lie.
You like the people watching, I guess.
Yeah,
it's
well,
like watching a train wreck.
it is.
Honestly,
And then
it's
there's
great.
they have the pillow talk, which is
That's even funnier.
yeah, that's because that's what we
and
do.
Beck
we
is
just
with
sit
us
there.
live, by the way. So welcome in.
Yeah,
I've been-
I
I've
didn't
been
want
saw
to.
you in
there.
Sorry to fucking not acknowledge that you're here. Thank you though for joining us. Hope all is well across the pond.
Mm-hmm.
I was just in Hershey, where they make the Cadbury.
Yeah.
Not the
in
not the
America.
good kind.
You know,
The
not
American
the good kind.
version,
I was gonna
not
say,
the good ones.
I could go to Hershey and get you the American Cadbury.
We'll trade you our
trade
Cadberries for
you.
your Cadberries, and then we'll do a taste test at the same time, live on the show, and see which ones we think are better.
She'd be like, no.
She's like, I already know
your
mine's
shit's a
better.
shit.
Yeah,
Yours is shit.
We're
Or
just
shite.
trying to con you into sending us chocolate. No, I'm just kidding.
and we'd send her stuff too. from
Yeah,
over
exactly. We'll send a snack pack. You
Yeah.
send a snack pack.
here. Like whatever she's
That's
always
it.
wanted to try from America.
Let's see. I came in halfway through the tearjerker. Didn't want to interrupt. I'm so
Aw.
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, sweetie.
Yeah. But yeah, VeganJosh, man, he fucking came through and helped out. Yeah, well, send you a list. All right.
Oh.
And
well,
you
we'll-
give us a list too.
Yeah,
what do you want to try from
what
here?
kind of American shit
What
do you
have
want
you
to
always
try?
wanted to try from America?
We'll totally send a box in return. It would be so much fun.
Oh yeah, man. Now we're see. This is what the tribe does.
Exactly.
You know, when you make connections with peeps.
It's kind
It's
of
like-
fun to think about what we would send to another country, but
Well,
We have to send some tasty cakes though, for
yeah,
sure, because that's
tasty
from
cakes.
this area,
Yeah,
so to
fuck
speak.
Yeah, like some
yeah,
like
what's from this
butterscotch
area?
crimpets.
Well, M&Ms are manufactured near where I live.
True, that's a Jersey thing. So yeah,
What else?
we gotta get the Jersey stuff represented in there.
I was gonna say we could send you a pork roll,
I don't know how well
A
that'll
case pork roll.
case pork roll, yeah. You know, just so
He's
that
like,
yeah, Jersey. You know, yeah,
He's like,
a
that's
slice
real
of-
Jersey right
That's
there.
real Jersey right there. You slice that up, yeah. What is pork roll? Oh, see,
It's
See,
a pork
It's
product.
so good.
It's pork product. It's basically like ham, you know, but in a log, you know, so that you slice it up
Yeah.
and you
Oh,
fry it up a
so
little bit
good.
on each side, you know,
Serve
just to
it.
brown it on each side, I should say. And then you cook fry up an eggy, however you choose. And then I would say also, if you can, put some potato on that, make it a belly buster with some cheese, and you're good to
It's
go.
a great hangover breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is spam in a
It-
sense, yes.
but
Kind of like
fresher.
spam, but it's like
But it's
real.
It's real though. It's not
yeah,
like
it's
canned.
not like
Yeah.
processed.
yeah, it
pork
actually came
product
from
in a
an
can.
animal,
Yeah.
and
And
it's
it's-
just so good. But,
But
it
they-
actually does have a
it's-
spam kind of smell.
It's spiced a little bit, like kind of like a paprika in a sense, like not too like spicy, but it
it's
has
an
a
amazing
spice
smell.
too.
Like when you
It's
smell
so
it in the
good.
morning.
And then
oh.
it's a really good breakfast meat. I haven't had it in a long time because I've given up on pork, but
Yeah.
I eat it every Saturday morning. I'm not even kidding. I do.
I don't blame
It's
you.
so good.
well,
It
he's
is
he's like
delicious.
it's the Jersey breakfast.
My mouth is literally watering thinking about it because the last time I had it at the Jersey Shore
Well-
from this little like bakery spot on
All
the
right.
Yeah,
beach.
those
Well,
little-
so
those little
good.
pieces.
So what I will do for you, even though you won't be able to eat it all, I will make you my infamous belly buster.
I haven't eaten pork in a long time. It's probably gonna hurt my belly. Like, let's be honest.
Wait until a day when you.
I don't need to leave the house.
No, we'll do.
When you've,
We can
like-
do a turkey ham in its place.
No, it's
I
gotta be
can't.
fucking pork roll.
I know.
It's gotta be pork roll. But next time you get a little too drunk,
Fuck you! I don't
you-
do pork,
and
so
you
I have to do turkey
you wake
ham
up with a
now.
pretty bad hangover, and you just need to eat something greasy. Get yourself a pork roll.
So good.
Thank me later.
Give
We don't
yourself
really
a
drink
pork
though,
roll.
so it's like not really hangover
I know,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, we don't really ever get hungover.
I was gonna say, like, when
We
you
don't
smoke a lot of
drink.
weed, you know what I mean? It's not like
We don't really get a weed over.
I feel like a weekend, like a weekend day, doesn't get started until I've had my pork roll.
That's so cute.
yeah.
I like how everybody has like their things that make weekends feel like weekends or days
Yeah,
off.
we
That
get
like
up,
little
Get the
rituals.
dog out, go for a little walk.
Yeah.
Come back. Think about what we want to do. Get some breakfast or something. I usually get a pork roll, and then I don't know. Maybe watch a movie in
What's
the
your?
morning. And then
All right,
out
you
and
go
do
to the deli. How? What are you getting? You know,
Pork
in the
roll.
morning. No, On what? Like,
Oh, pork roll,
what's
egg,
your
and cheese,
fucking? Yeah, I was gonna
self-referential
say, yeah.
pepper.
You want
Yeah.
pork roll? What? I'm just gonna give you a fucking piece of pork roll?
Yeah, no.
You asshole.
Pork roll, egg, and
Look at
cheese
the
on a
fuck-
hard roll, salt, pepper, extra ketchup.
All right.
There
Thank
we
you.
go.
I was like, that's your fucking order. I was like, what's your order? And he's like, pork roll. And it's like,
We
yeah,
already-
asshole.
Give me the
Like,
whole
yeah,
fucking
no
thing.
shit. Yeah, here's the
We
fucking
Give me the
roll.
log.
We already
I'm just gonna
know
eat it
you
right
want
here.
that.
I was gonna say, damn, like, yeah.
I grew up on like Scrapple.
I was gonna say that was like
Scrapple's not bad.
that was the
No, you
show's
gotta
most
fry it
Jersey
hard. It's
moment
so
ever.
good. Pork roll.
But also, like, you can tell we're really, speaking about the real thing because we didn't call it by what other posers
Other
call
name.
it.
The Taylor ham.
Yeah, fuck you. It's Taylor Ham
I
brand
started
pork
off
roll.
Well, yeah, because specifically Taylor is a good brand of pork roll, and it is very
is.
common, very popular.
Yeah,
If you
easy
get
to
Taylor egg
find.
and cheese, it's really good, but Taylor is a.
Taylor egg and
Pork roll.
egg muffin. You need an English muffin for that.
I never liked English muffins because they were like too. They don't hold. They don't make you feel like
You got to get a dippy egg on each side
Yeah.
so that they fucking moist up on the little crevices.
Yo.
And then put some, and then you put the cheese underneath,
So it melts.
so that it melts on top of the meat, and then it adheres to the egg.
Nice fresh hard roll.
You know what I'm
hard
saying,
roll,
bro?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying, bro?
I love English muffins. They're my
Yeah.
favorite.
See, look at that. Now he's like, you know what I'm gonna do when I fucking go home? I'm gonna make me a fucking pork roll, egg and cheese.
I have to stop and get some pork roll on the way home.
I'm just stopping by.
Yo,
Crazy
ShopRite brand.
I know, but the
Ironically,
butcher
it's not
down
too
the road
bad.
Makes
I was-
such good pork rolls. I just get it from him.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, the guy, the processing guy. Whatever.
No, not that guy.
Not that guy.
It's like a deli in Phillipsburg, but it's a butcher,
Oh, okay.
and so you can
Are you talking about the one that's by the Rita's?
that one Raths.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
I
be
know
there.
all about that life.
Oh my god!
Come on, bro.
And they have dog bones too. That
I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to
yeah.
get Tootie one there.
Their pork rolls are good.
Yeah, it's funny
And
for
eat
like
a
somebody
pork
that's
roll
like
and
been
shame.
removed from Jersey. Like I spent a lot of fucking time in Jersey.
Where we live at the little pocket.
Yeah.
It's a gem. It really is. I'm not gonna lie.
It is it's hard to get away from it because I was like
You
eh,
get that country life, but you're right next to
everything.
everything.
You're even closer to the city. You know what I mean?
2 cities.
No. Let's get this right. All right, you're further away from Philly, but you're closer to the city
I'll go to Philly before I go to New York, though. Unless
because it's more expensive to get in.
yeah, I don't feel like driving in.
Like, yeah, it's
I
not-
don't
it's like
want
a whole hassle.
I will only drive in. I don't want to deal with that. Well, Philly's a hassle too.
Yeah.
But I know how to get in and out of Philly pretty well because I have to go there for work. So
Well, I know New York. I know New York really well too.
yeah,
I spent a lot of time in that city too. Spent a lot of time in some cities.
I'm not a city person though. I can get
Well,
by, but
I don't know. I like doing things, and a lot of times when like the things are happening, they're happening in the metropolitan areas.
Yo, did you hear they're opening like some kind of adventure park in Easton? It's got like, it's got like 3-story ropes course and
Seriously?
fucking
That
zip
sounds
lines.
awesome.
They're gonna have a concert venue there too, which is awesome.
Well, that's a good
I'm
idea.
So excited. And it's gonna open this spring.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm excited.
You like ropes and stuff?
Yeah, I haven't done it in a long time, but
I'll do it. Yo,
Oh.
dude, I used to love that shit and then climbing.
Mm,
Like I used to
Trinity
climb
used to
trees
do
and shit like
me
that.
too. Me too.
Trin's done a bunch of ropes courses with Girl Scouts before she got stuck on one of them.
Although in my adulthood, I have developed a fear of heights, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but I'm excited to try. But last time I did it, first time I did it was in like Boy Scouts when I was like in middle school.
feel? Good.
And then in high school, I did the ropes course, obviously. But in the Army, I did it again too, and it was just so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, mini slumpkins in the background prepared for the basketball season with the new kicks. So the
You feel
the
like you
response that you just
vampire?
heard me in the background there, just kind of shout out. I was just saying, Some people are like, what the fuck is that all about?
Yeah, he's bouncing around in his new sneakers.
I'm like, yeah, man. You know, got to break them in. Like, it's like, I don't know if you've ever played basketball, but like, it's a lot of quick action. It's like back and forth shit. So it's like, if your shoe is stiff, you're gonna fuck your shit up. Roll an ankle, fucking, you know, eat shit at minimum, but, you know.
You need that ankle support.
His is like mid support. He wanted the mid.
Yeah, he doesn't like high top anything.
Yeah, so it's a
You know what
mid.
you should get the pumps.
Yeah, right? Yo. It'd be fucking... Oh, that's just for ankle support. So...
He doesn't know how to walk yet with his big ass feet. And they grew 2 sizes.
They did though.
Yeah.
I know. He legit
I remember-
doesn't know how to walk.
Yeah,
and
do you
all.
remember those awkward phases of growing up, man? Like when it was like, you know, like for me, I always had long limbs, short torso. So it was like I needed like a Marge, you know, or you know, or a smalge, you know, a smedium. Sorry, a smedium.
I was
Smedium to a.
I was
a-
always
to
one
a
size smaller
Marge.
than they had in stock.
Huh?
I was always one size smaller than they had in stock.
Yeah. Like, cause I'm not exactly a large, but I'm also not like, you know, in some shirts medium. So it's like I'm a Marge.
Wait, I wear mediums now.
Yeah, I'm a Marge.
I've gotten too small for most women's smalls and extra smalls, so I've started buying children's clothing
I almost bought.
and shoes.
Dang.
I'm pretty sure I have a shirt or two that fits me probably better than the others, and they're children's sizes.
Yeah.
I'm a small guy. I'm not a midget
just
or
like,
little
well-
person. Sorry.
Hey,
okay.
I'm like Joe Pesci. I'm not
I
like
might be
a
taller
little
than
guy.
him. I might be taller than
I'm
him.
not like a little guy,
might
but
be.
you know, hey, I'm a guy. I might be a hey. Your definition and perceptions, they're yours, not mine. All right.
Exactly. Not being around people for a couple of years because of COVID, like now,
Yeah, man.
now being in crowds more, I kind of forgot how tall the rest of the world was.
Yeah, me too. And then you go to a concert and you're like, fuck.
I'm going to one
really
on Saturday.
little.
I'm kind of not looking forward to it. Just, you know,
Get stilts. Yeah, you should wear like stilt shoes.
I should.
Dude, that'd be fucking great. Like, or just like wear like really big platform shoes.
All right, example. I was walking out of the bathroom at work today, and like a guy was walking in, and he was like, he was tall as fuck, and I'm like, oh my god, I forgot how short I am compared to like people like you. I thought I was gonna like catch his elbow to the face or something.
Yeah, that happens to me often. Just like walking by people, or I accidentally bumped into a lady's tits practically in my face walking out of like I was walking into the bathroom, she was coming out of it, and like we bumped into each other, and my face was almost in her boobs, and I'm like, I'm so sorry.
Sorry for the motorboat.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I can't help my height. Like I'm so sorry right now.
And plus, you know, Bonnie's shorter than me, so it's like, and you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm.
You're probably. Mike Frank's probably the tallest person I spend a lot of time with.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that,
But yeah,
He's like 6 foot even, right?
yeah, he's not abnormally
Yeah,
tall.
No.
He's just
that's
average.
Yeah.
he's still in the range
So,
of
like, 'cause I'm
normal.
5'10" in like 3/4 or some shit like that. Like if
I'm not.
I am not.
I am not.
I didn't even reach the 5 foot mark. So
Yeah.
Really?
yeah,
You're 4'11"?
4'11" and yeah. I always
Wow.
say half, but the
I
last
know.
time they measured me at the doctor,
They're like,
You know,
no,
every
they're
time
like,
you
you're
do a
4'11".
biometric screening
They're
at
like,
my
shut
work,
up.
They always I think their height thing or whatever is messed up because they always tell me I'm like an inch shorter than I know I am, or maybe an inch shorter than I've convinced myself I am. I don't know.
Hey man, when you're lined up and they put the ruler down, it goes where it goes, bro. You know what I mean? You can put your hair up and tease it up, or you can like, you know, do a lot of the tricks that other people do, but once they get down on the top of the head, blah, blah, you know, boom boom. unless you got one of those like football heads, like you know what I mean, with like the fucking little like mountain on the top.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Football head.
You know, so then like you get that little bit of like I would say like a quarter to a half inch.
Yeah.
You know, from the top of your head. So that helps. It adds up. You know what I mean. You know, because in that for example, myself, I'd be 5'11" even. If I had that fucked up head.
If I had a fucked up head. But damn it, my mom won't push me out right.
Yeah, I was not a breech birth.
I was a C-section.
So you should have a perfect head.
Yeah, apparently when I was birthed, I like came out and I sighed.
Like, ugh. Like this shit.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Like, really?
Like, am I really here again?
What the fuck, right?
It's like, ugh. Apparently I fucked up.
Yeah.
Back.
Fucked my mom up in the moment, obviously, because she was expecting like to hear like me crying and shit, and yeah, and then I just come out going, ugh.
It's like, he seems agitated.
and then it's like, is he all right? And then like, yeah, he's just looking around. So apparently, I just started looking around, scanning people immediately, being like,
Just came out of the womb just judging people.
Who are these morons?
And who the fuck is this?
I was comfortable.
You better not drop me.
In my own little world. Like, who the fuck are you?
I was just chilling.
Cold in here.
It's like, it's not even cool.
Hungry.
It's really bright. Yeah. Can somebody give me some food? It's not connected to my belly
I'm
anymore.
cold too. I'm like slimy and gross.
Can't even see. I'm like, look at that. All balls. Oh, that's funny. But apparently, allegedly, yeah, that's how I was told.
Allegedly.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I like because I wasn't in that moment. I had to take my mom's word for it. You know what I mean? So it's like she may have missed some detail. Maybe not. Who knows?
They didn't even know about me when I was born. They only thought they were having one kid. I was tucked in there behind them.
Yeah.
Surprise!
Surprise! Hello. Well, they thought for the longest time, they thought my brother was a sister. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh shit! You just called out his shit on blast.
Oops.
Oops. Well,
Anyone could have made that mistake.
Yeah, well, yeah. At that time, the
I
technology
know, I was
wasn't like
teasing.
fucking that good, as it is now. Like now they have like ultrasound machines
They
that like can almost like see like the
Yeah, they do,
motherfucker's
like,
face.
the
Like, oh
3D.
shit, look at this fucking up
Yeah,
there.
right. They didn't even know I was in there. They
Yeah,
took all kinds
exactly.
of pictures.
Yeah, exactly.
Trinity was able to hide her gender up until 36 weeks when I had a car accident, and then because of being jostled around so much, she finally showed what she was at the ER because she was keeping her legs. Yeah, she was keeping her legs crossed for all the other ultrasounds, and they couldn't get her to move. But then I had to go to the ER because I got involved in a car accident where someone rear-ended me and my stomach flew into the steering wheel. So of course they did an ultrasound in the ER, and then Trin was like, "Oh, hey, I'm a girl." Up until that point, she had remained hidden. Dominic, he showed all of his business right away.
He was like, "It's all hot dog here,
Yep.
no hamburger."
Yep, I was.
I like hot dogs.
You hear
They
that,
got hot
Tom?
dog.
Tom let
Shit
it
to
all
everybody.
hang out. He was like, "Yep, I'm a boy."
Got some balls.
Yep.
My shit stayed on the outside.
You don't
Oh.
have balls yet when you're born.
I'm just joking. God damn, man.
Sorry.
I didn't know that this was like a lesson in biology.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
It helps, if you're making the joke about anatomy, that you're anatomically correct. And, you could have said like a dick or something, because, you had that. The balls were up there, but they were up there. That's all.
They're undescended.
Undescended
Sometimes,
testes.
yeah. It's because, they have to stay safe inside the body to keep them from going through under all that pressure and then birth canal and stuff.
Under pressure.
Gotta keep the
Then your
gonads
balls will
safe.
drop you.
See?
Then your balls will drop you.
But
And
if
we
you-
walk around every day of our lives with that kind of danger going on,
Danger, danger.
right? Just think about it.
Hey, it's a lot of dangerous business going on around them pants.
Hmm
And we gotta protect them.
It
Wear a
happens. You sit
cup.
down the wrong way,
Wear a cup,
Mhm.
you know, hey.
even cups hurt.
Yo.
Those
Yes.
things look like horrible.
Yeah, they'll protect your boys, but they'll also, like, you know, if you get hit, it'll fuck up it'll give you like a brush burn on your shit.
Ooh.
He's
I've been hit.
He's
while-
like, yeah. He's like, yeah.
Get the little
He's like,
bruise
yeah.
right
Why?
in
Yep.
here.
Yep. You get a bruise.
Ooh.
Yep. And the bruise has got like a little bit of a, you know, like I said, like a road rashy kind of
That
ness
sounds
to it.
Plus, they never
terrible.
sit in there the right way, so it's just
Hell no, it's not
Get
like
a
it's
little-
custom molded to your crotch.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just a general,
It's just like a general, like, yeah, your dick and balls will fit in there. Just don't get hard, guys.
do not get an
Or, like,
awkward
knocking on
boner.
they're like knocking on our cups, to just like.
Yeah. Yeah.
The boys on my football team always did that too. I was
It's
like,
funny.
you guys are all dumb.
You didn't have to wear a cup.
Instead of
Nope.
instead of doing boom boom clap, you just hit your dick.
After a certain point in martial arts, I had to wear a female cup and like the bra ones because they
They
have
have
a there's
bra
a bra
cup?
one and then
Is
there's
there?
a one for your lower half as well. Yeah, after a certain age, when I wanted to compete, I had to, or I couldn't compete.
Okay,
Yeah,
I didn't know they had those.
It's like 2 points off for toe in the clitoris.
no, I actually got
Tongue punches are
actually
not allowed?
got kicked there once sparring. It's not very pleasant.
Oh yeah. I know.
Well, I bet it's
It'll
not,
happen, like,
but
by
it's
accident.
it's not like as
Yeah, it was by
debilitating.
accident.
Yeah, as the getting like fucking like side kicked.
Plus,
in the
you
balls.
can still break a woman's pelvic bone if you hit it too hard. That's why you need to wear a cup in martial arts, a female one at a
That
certain
makes
point.
sense.
Yeah.
So there you go. So don't go fucking kicking a vagina.
Just
Yeah,
wear
don't
cup,
break
be
a
safe.
pelvic bone. There you go, your safety lesson for the night.
Yeah, don't karate.
knew?
Don't karate kick the crotches.
They're fragile.
Fragile.
Either way.
Fragile pousse.
There's a certain kind of pain that comes along with getting hit in the nuts.
Yeah.
And then it
I
fucking
would
grabs you
imagine.
in your stomach.
Isn't it weird? It travels. Dom even knows.
He's like,
It travels up, but at least once it hits your stomach, that means it's gonna go away soon. So I kind of like. Sometimes it makes you feel like you have to poop. Does that ever happen?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like I shit myself
Yeah.
too at the same time where it's
Yeah.
like, oh my
So
god.
when I got my hernia, it was down there by my left nut, and it felt like the perpetual feeling of getting kicked in the balls.
That's fucking
Like,
terrible.
Like that feeling that goes up into your stomach.
I would be
Just
like,
like
somebody
straight up
needs to
nuts.
fix this now.
And in case you don't know, when you have the hernia surgery, they don't
The more
put
you
it
know.
back together. They don't like sew up the hernia. They just put a little net over it so your intestines don't pop out.
Correct. Yeah,
But-
hernia mesh.
Yeah, so it's still there. So for like
still there.
like literally like 2 years after that surgery, I still felt that hernia. If I really strained, and even now I'll be like, oh god, move the wrong way. I'm like, oh man, I think
That
it's a
sucks.
staple.
My
of
brother-in-law
I don't know.
had that too. I have one up in here though, like up by my diaphragm,
Oh,
the
yeah.
hiatal hernia.
Mhm,
I had that repaired because it was causing like acid reflux really bad.
Oh
and
really?
GERD.
Did it pop out? You ever see that?
I was really fat, so you couldn't have
Oh.
sold anyway back then.
Yeah, some of them pop out. Mine didn't, but
My brother-in-law's did. It was
Really?
nasty.
Yeah. but that could be really bad though. That could
It was.
get infected and everything. Bad news. But yeah, that's what it feels like. If you ever wondered, it feels like getting kicked in the nuts.
That's terrible. That sounds absolutely awful to walk around like that day in and day out.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
so much, man.
So don't get a hernia.
So don't get a fucking hernia,
lift
apparently.
safely.
Yeah, lift
You know?
properly, lift with
You
your
know?
legs.
Lift with your whole body.
Proper lifts, people. This is like the ultimate safety lesson today.
That's what happens. Like, eat your vitamins and lift properly.
And not only that, you know,
Or you'll fuck yourself up.
watch a YouTube video on ergonomics.
I finally convinced my...
ERGO-nomics.
I have an ergonomic chair at work.
Nice.
Yo, it is awesome. I got
Yeah?
I got my chiropractor to sign off on it, so they just got it for me. I was sweet. I looked it up. It's like $1,000 chair. But yeah, man, it makes such a difference. Such a difference.
I wonder if mine would do that. I have arthritis in my neck and everything because my
I had to
back's
get
all screwed.
my chiropractor to sign something in official form, and he happily did it. But if you can get a doctor to sign off on it, yeah. I'm also getting a standing desk, which I don't really think I need, but they offered it. So
I move around all the time anyway.
But the chair is
Yeah.
awesome.
The chair.
I probably don't sit for more than 2 hours of my day anymore because I'm so busy. Because
I sit
I'm
for like
booking it.
8 hours. That's actually one of the last times
used
I hurt
to.
my back was because I sat in the same position for 8 straight hours and didn't move.
I used to be like that, but with how much I have going on at work lately, I'm just booking it. Going place to place and getting crap done. It's not always like that, though. There are certain times where it's more paperwork, but...
Yeah.
Just what we got going on, which I'm happy for the change, honestly, because it makes the days go by so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
tootie
busy days
now.
do go by faster. That is true.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes I feel like the paperwork days. where
Every
I'm
day's a
just-
busy day for me, you motherfucker.
Tomorrow's my
Yeah,
last day
you've been
before
swamped too.
vacation, then Thanksgiving, and then I'll be traveling the week after that. So
Yeah.
I'm like not going to be working for like 2 weeks.
That's kind of nice.
Which is, which, you know, I can't like really complain because like I know there's a lot of people out there right now that are not in the same boat with the employment.
Yeah, it's tough out there.
Yeah,
I do consider myself lucky, but it's, you know.
me too. Although with what I do, there's no shortage of work ever.
I worked hard to get where I am. I also like ate shit a bunch too. You know what I mean? Like I failed, got up, failed again, got up. You know,
Yeah.
and then it went my way for a change. You know, finally, eventually.
It's
Yeah.
hard work.
Yeah, going back, you know, a couple steps to do some stuff. Like I thought that it was like, you know, well, I knew it was like what I wanted at first in my mind, and now I like, you know, today when I was working on something, and I was like, bam, 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 and I was like, now I know why I said I wanted to do this because this.
The instant gratification.
Yes.
They're like at the end of your day, you could turn around and look.
Be like,
This
I
is
built
what I
all
did
of
today.
this.
I did this.
Yeah, you can physically see it. It's nice.
But not only that, like, you know, this
That was a good feeling. I do remember that. It was cool.
like, and I came from a field where a lot of times you're working with people, and you can't look at people like a project, you know what I mean? Even though you're helping them with goals and things. But, like, not many times do you get to see these goals being accomplished over in a long period of time.
Yeah, I'm waiting years to see change and progress with people sometimes.
But sometimes
very
you just have to let time go
frustrating.
by and let like certain things take their
Oh,
course.
yeah.
That's what turned out what happened with me. Like I guess you could say I was at the right place at the right time, but I was at the same place for a while, and then when something happened I was there. You know, and that turned out to be to work to my benefit.
Check the links.
No, I mean in terms of like what I do, because I take care of people essentially, and so like John was saying, their progress and seeing them work on their goals. Like our work,
yeah.
it doesn't have like you don't necessarily see a result at the end of the day. It can take literally years to see a result,
Yeah,
and
you're-
say doing the same exact thing every single day. because you're working with people
It's
with
like
severe
I put in 8
disabilities.
hours of good work today. I should see 8 hours of progress, right?
Otherwise, you
like-
kind of
No, sometimes we're taking 3 steps back with people, depending
Yeah.
on what happens, and it's real frustrating. Like today, my accomplishment was getting someone to calm down enough that they could coexist with their housemate for the rest of the day.
Wow.
Yeah, sometimes it gets like that, man. But welcome, new live listeners here. We got, we got a few people. We got Sweden, Stockholm, which Stockholm Syndrome, for me was my favorite Muse song. So, plus I work with some Swedish peeps. So if you are from Sweden, that's cool. There's a small connection there. And then MST Nurat Jahan. It's like, I like that. Although I work with a dude, his accent comes out a lot, and he'll be like Jean, and he almost like kind of comes out like very Frenchish, and I'm like, dude, you sound French, but you're from like Western Pennsylvania.
That's different.
He's from the Yins part. And he gets so excited because nobody knows about like that, part of the area's verbiage.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I thought that was
well, it's not
I've
like a
been
super
there a
known
bunch
thing.
times,
Yeah, exactly.
that's
That's why you know it.
yeah.
And then then I fucking put like the Uber like sprinkle, and I was like, yeah, just like. But the only thing I don't understand
go
is
red up.
Yeah, I was like, red up, Yins red up, and then
Yins
he's
go
like,
red up.
he's like, yes,
We're gonna go grab a pop. Tell him that. Yins go red up. We're gonna go grab a pop. That's totally Western Pennsylvania right there.
Yeah, I don't
That's
understand. a word.
Pittsburgher.
He was like, I don't understand a word of what you just said, but it sounded like some words that I know, but they don't make sense in the way that you just used
You
them.
just put them in a weird order.
You're like, what?
Pop? Like, what did you pop? It's like, what did you pop? I'll tell you. Soda pop. It says it on there, too. On some of them, it says soda pop.
Soft drink.
Yeah, they just like avoid it altogether, skate around it. Call it a soft drink.
Why is it what's a hard, a hard
makes
drink
it
is still,
soft?
yeah.
What makes it soft? It kind of doesn't.
Liquor, hard drink, yeah.
Okay.
So there you go. Like, we were about to ask the question, like, immediately, and then, like, immediately answered it with, like,
What
yeah,
makes it
alcohol,
soft?
dude. Alcohol. Or,
So is like
fucking stoner moments.
Hawaiian Punch a soft drink?
It is
It's a fruit-flavored beverage.
yeah, it's like
They're
fruit-flavored
really
beverage.
overcomplicating the liquid game.
I'm pretty sure that's what it says on the label, if I'm not mistaken. I've seen entirely too many of these packages.
Or it's the fruit juice cocktail.
There you go, as the Arizona beverage says. That still remain $1 for the ginormo size.
Which is not bad.
What do you mean not bad? That's incredible. It's great.
Yeah. Hey, man.
A case of them's even cheaper than $1. That's $1 retail. If you were to resell.
Go from...
Oh.
Yeah, so...
Thank you.
100%
but-
natural flavor.
Yeah, natural
Natural
flavor.
my ass.
Yeah, naturally, mangoes do not taste that sweet.
No, definitely not. And what are you...
But, yeah, man, it's been a very eventful time, and then next week we're off for the
Yeah.
holiday.
That we don't really consider
So
to be much
happy,
of a
so happy
celebration.
Thanksgiving to all the North American peeps that celebrate or mourn that day, appropriately. Yeah, it's a week off though, which is very odd for this show, because usually we don't really take off for much. We worked through the fucking COVID, man.
Yeah,
We worked through the pandemic.
did.
You survived that shit too.
We did.
It's all the weed we smoked in this attic that helped us survive that.
That does help. It is fun.
It's not a hindrance. That's for sure. You know what's really cool? When you have like a fucking A-class roller. Roll a nice joint.
With some fusilli pasta.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
man.
best filter ever.
Fucking rotini noodle. He's like, did he bust out the fucking color rotini? What the fuck is this?
Oh, you used rotini.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You don't see the spiral, bro? Come on, it's a
fusilli
rotini
is-
noodle. Come on, bro.
Spiral too.
Yes, you're right.
I know
But
my
this,
pasta.
yeah, I was
You
gonna
know
say,
my
but
pasta cuts.
those spirals are a little bit looser, though, aren't they?
They are. They are. Well, that's also uncooked, so like it
It's
does
harder to-
relax. You know,
Yeah, but this is it's a very tight wind.
it is.
Toit.
So I got him a little confused.
All right.
Okay.
Hey.
Know your nudes.
Hey. I know my difference between
But-
gravy and marinara.
What is your favorite pasta?
Let's see. My favorite pasta dish, tortellini.
Tortellini's good. That's a good one. I like cavatelli, or gabardine as we call it. My family.
See, I grew up in Easton, which like there was a lot of like the old mob peeps still like kind of like trickling out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
And I lived next to this like old Italian lady, and she would, bake and make like so much good shit, especially sauce.
Oh,
And I watched her stew tomatoes and shit. And
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I
There's
was like,
something about the way the whole house smells
oh yeah,
when sauce is being made.
yeah, it
Gravy,
does.
When,
Yep.
when
Yeah.
proper gravy
Well-
is being made.
Well, it's marinara first, and then it turns to gravy when you put meat in it, right?
I don't think so. I think there are other ingredients or...
Because what I was told is like the meat-based ones is your gravy.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then-
Well, that's
and
the biggest
the,
difference.
you know,
is that
and-
there's
yeah.
meat in it.
Isn't it a variety of meat that goes in
Yeah.
there usually?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
like-
usually there's meatballs and sausage
That's
also
what I
cooking in it.
thought.
But then you get like a pork rind or a soup bone.
To
and you
put
that
in there
it.
to add flavor.
And yeah, and so you get these little particles of meat, like in the sauce, and on top of you got your sausages and peppers and your fucking. You put it on the pasta. You put it on the meatballs. You put it on and then you take your Parmesan cheese.
Put it on the chicken.
and you put it on
put it on
everything and just mix
everything.
it all up.
You can put it on anything.
And then you got your bread, so then you like clean the plate with the bread when you're all done.
manja.
And then you go take a nap. Because
Slanja.
you just pass right the fuck out. It's so good.
Sounds
Pizzolino.
amazing right now.
And there's your Italian lesson for today. So you get, some manja, slanja, pizzolino.
Yeah, what he said.
Sure thing.
Nap time.
Nap time.
Pizzolino.
I don't know that much.
Pizzolino.
Okay.
That was my nickname, Mr. Nap Time.
Was it?
Signor Pizzolino.
That's funny.
Because I would sleep in Italian. Because I didn't really understand it.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
He's figured out how to play on his iPhone with a game controller.
Correct. Yes.
Lord help me.
Well, yeah, it's. I remember my first beer. Remember your first beer?
Yeah.
Speaking of first, in first beer, like the first big thing that you were like, you know what? Like, I can't believe that happens. Like, this is Like, what? Because my first big thing
first
was the
what the fuck
PlayStation.
moment?
Yeah,
Oh,
like, was
oh.
like the PlayStation. It's like, yo, this PlayStation's yours. It's like, are you fucking serious?
I got a Nintendo, like, right when it first came out.
The NES.
The
Okay,
original NES
nice.
with Duck Hunt and the track and field thing with
Yeah.
the power pad.
Oh shit! You had the fucking.
My uncle lived in
oh.
Japan, and got me one, and it. So when they came out in America,
You only had Duck Hunt and Mario
they had
Brothers.
the orange guns. Mine were like the
Yeah.
original gray.
Oh.
And yeah, and it came with like the track and field game. And all
That's
that stuff.
cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, the track.
I
and
didn't
field
realize
game.
how like special that was. At the
Yeah,
time.
now it's limited. You know,
Yeah.
there's not very many of those out in existence
I
anymore.
wish I would have had those.
Go check the links, because he needs to apparently go buy his nostalgia.
Yeah, apparently.
But he's not gonna like the price.
No.
Oh no,
Oh man.
it's gonna be like, what? I found a used one like this, but it's like, you know, it's like, yeah, broken. Yeah. Like, how do you know it works?
Yeah, no, I have no desire to.
But I think, like, honestly, what you could do is just get like a DDR pad and play it. You know, like, and just rewire it for. The...
I mean, I guess you could, but I'm not going to go through all that.
That seems like a lot of work.
Yeah.
What? You just get.
Or something you'd probably never play.
Yeah. Okay, I did it.
He's like, cool.
Yeah.
I played it once. I did it. Now I played it once. I'm good.
I don't play video games.
But we. Alright.
That's how I am too, though. I get it.
What was your first big one?
My Sega Genesis. I got the original, like the first Christmas it was
We are
out.
all video games.
But the funny thing is, my parents had put a regular Nintendo on layaway at Laneco, of all places, for me for Christmas.
Can you age yourself any more,
Right.
dinosaur?
Right? So,
All goes back to Lanco.
right? So, Laneco messed up, though. They gave my parents the Sega Genesis when they went to pick up my Nintendo that they paid for. So my parents, like, because my parents didn't have a lot of money growing up, I was supposed to get a Nintendo, which was cheaper at the time. So they got handed the wrong thing, paid the Nintendo price, and I opened a Sega on Christmas and looked like the coolest kid around. For once in my life, because most of my friends did not get that.
Your parents were like, suckers.
Pretty much, my mom said she walked out of that store as fast as she humanly could because she knew she had just gotten like the best mistake ever. And my dad was like, "How did you get this?"
Shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. You speak about this. You speak about this, I'll get you. Hello, Rulian. Oh, shit. Someone added us. Hello.
Cool.
Hello.
Hi.
It's like, I didn't even know that was possible. But hello. Yeah, man, it's a fucking wild day, though.
Yeah.
We navigated a bunch of different things. We talked about some pork roll, which we'll obviously have to put together a America package. You know,
Yeah, we definitely have
like
to
the taste of America.
Taste of America.
Taste of America.
Well, then there's pizza, but I mean, that's
yeah, it's not hard. You're not gonna be able to. You're not gonna. Yeah, no, it's not the same sending it over like that. Like, maybe you could get, like, some fresh dough made and then, like, you know, vacuum seal it and then send it over so that she can make some, you know, pie of her own.
the thing is,
Refrigerated.
they say that the altitude has something to do with it as well.
It does.
Yeah,
So
the altitude.
it's
yeah.
geographically specific, you know, the Jersey pizza, New York pizza can
And the
only
water.
be, and the water
And everything.
Yeah,
can
that's
only
all
be made here. Same thing for bagels. Like, yep.
It
We
all
got that
makes a
shit,
damn
man.
difference.
I was going to say, we got good bagels.
We have
We
that
do.
mutant shit.
That
like
we
Ninja
can
Turtles,
ship.
you know.
Yeah.
You could vacuum seal some
Yeah,
bagels.
so-
That could work.
Well, I mean,
Let's
I
see.
guess you could. You could like maybe freeze dry it or
Let's
pack it with
see.
some like.
She's
liquid
like,
or,
yeah. Becca just said, yeah, kind of
dry
lost
ice?
track of that convo due to my poodle legging it downstairs to crap all over my living room. What the fuck?
Sounds like something Tootsie would do.
Yeah.
She's a jerk too, but we love her
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, and it's like, what the fuck,
Tootsie
man?
likes to leave Tootsie rolls.
Ew.
Say you jerk.
Fucking French bulldogs, man. They think they own everything.
Seriously,
Yeah.
fart on you.
You know, and it's like,
Poop
what the
everywhere.
fuck, man?
But they love you.
We love you more than
Dude,
anything.
because she's trauma pooing.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
Trauma pooing. Why?
Poor thing.
Rehome 2 poodles.
Aww. Poor baby.
Oh.
No, Tootsie just defiance poos, or she's like, oh, I on purpose went over
Yeah.
here and pooped because I'm
Yeah.
mad at you
Yeah, I'm a
Well-
Frenchie and it's cold outside.
and I don't
Ours
want to
is
go out.
So into her routine, like she poops at like pretty much the same time every day.
Yeah.
If we like are off it, like we're not home at some point, take her out. It's a very high possibility. You know, she does hold it for the most part, but if she poops, it's like, okay, well, it was like
Right at
6
that
o'clock
time.
or whenever. It's right at that time. We missed it. But
We missed
she can
your
hold
time.
it. It's not like, you know, if we're out from like 3 to like 9 p.m. Like,
Yeah.
We try to get her out before, but sometimes she can't.
Yep.
Yeah. Just like my
It
child.
happens.
Yeah, Betty, my induction cross, she poos if it's too cold or it's raining.
Yep.
Or just because. Yep.
It's raining.
Tootsie.
Yeah, the
Rain
little
makes me
dogs, man. Like, I never met
They're
dogs
so
that are so
fussy.
fucking defiant. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Jesus. And it's like, you're a little shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like one good kick and your life is done, son. And you're gonna,
You're
and,
just gonna
and you're
stand
and you're
here.
gonna just like shit up my place. Like, what the fuck? Just because it's cold out? Like, man, what the fuck?
Oh yeah.
I don't understand it. But then, like, I have, like, a big-ass dog. I had, like, a boxer. Well, no, yeah, never mind. My boxer was kind of prissy about rain. He would be like, mm-mm. He'd, like, literally, and then if I'm like, nah, just go piss real fast. And he'd be like, and then you go out, and then you're, like, fucking, like, do his business super fast, and then come in, and then just come right next to me and shake all the fucking rain on me.
To be like, there
Just be
you
like,
go.
yeah, there you go, asshole.
You
like,
like
you know,
that?
it's like, yeah, you like that? And I'm
Tootsie
like, yeah.
always wipes her
It's like,
paws
what
on
the
me
fuck?
when they're wet.
Yeah, let's see the bed. Oh, Becca just said, but the little dogs have the biggest bollock syndrome. Yes,
Yes.
they rule. Yeah,
I
but
love our Tootie.
yeah. I don't know. My definition of a dog, you know, although it's not like, you know, I don't condone this action. I would say, like, if you were to accidentally, you know, try to do, like, impromptu interpretive dancing, like, do a kicking action, and your dog was in the way, right? And it goes flying, it's not a dog to me. That, you know what I mean? Like, so, like, if you're dancing, right, and your dog gets in front of you, right, and you accidentally kick it, and if it goes flying across the room, right?
You would think it's funny.
No, I don't think it's funny. It was what I'm saying is that is not a definition of a dog to me.
Because it's too
'cause
little.
it's too small.
Oh, it's too little.
It's too little.
Okay.
You know what I mean? If it's too if it's
like a chihuahua.
if it's
or
too
something.
if it's yeah, like a chihuahua, like what do you do with that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, do you need a friend? Like, do you like I don't know. Like, I just don't know. I don't get it. And but then Frenchie over here, you know, like she's a lovable asshole.
She is.
Like, what? She is a lovable asshole. She's
She
just an
is. She's-
asshole, though. You know, so I get it. You know.
I love my lovable asshole.
And, and I love my animals, but in my world, in my of understanding, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I like dogs that, do their job, protect the house. Working class dogs. I like working class dogs. How about that? If we were going to,
She loves me.
if we were going to use AKC or whatever type of standard, like I said, I like the working class.
I like my little companion. That's all I ever wanted. Was
Let's
my
see.
little best friend.
I prefer my little dogs. I'm mine the next door neighbor's Dalmatian, and she's just got too bouncy and big. Oh, too bony and big. Sorry. Oh yeah. Dalmatians can get fucking nasty too. Like it's like a fucking like a lab, mixed like with like kind of like I guess like we'd say like a little bit taller than a lab sometimes. So
They're cool looking though.
yeah,
They're beautiful.
Let's see, I knew somebody that had one, and it had like a two different eyes, like they called it patches. That was kind of funny.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, very creative.
Yeah, not a creative name at all, but the two different eyes. I was like, that's kind of cool. That's what I was referring to.
Yeah, I know. I was just making a comment to the uncreative name. I was like,
yeah, that's pretty lame.
I was like, oh, I wonder where you got that idea. You're not gonna. There's no bad up to that. Betty puts her in her place. She submits to Betty, and Betty is smaller than a cat.
That's funny.
Some dogs, they carry the big bat though, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I had a Staffordshire Bull Terrier. All right. Now everybody would be like, "Oh, that's a pit bull." I was like, "No, she was a Staffordshire Bull Terrier, and it wasn't an American."
No, they have a different shaped face.
Yeah. So they were like, "Oh," but wherever she went, she got her fucking respect, and every dog and every person fucking knew it. It was kind of funny. Let's see, staffing are popular over here. Was that staffies? Okay. Yeah, Staffordshire Bull Terriers are they're just best. Well, they're like nanny dogs. You know what I mean? They were always a nanny dog.
They're good dogs.
You know?
They're under the umbrella of pit bulls, but there is an American Pit Bull Terrier, which is the only breed that actually has the word pit bull in it. It's the only one recognized by the American Kennel Society.
Well, which is like what's the breed of it though? It's probably a Staffordshire Bull Terrier mixed in with like a Mastiff or something, or what?
No, that's what my dog is, an American Pit Bull Terrier. Like but it comes from a pit bull is a mix of a bulldog and the bull terrier, or. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was just over the course of all the breeding. You have, like...
Unless she said American Bullies are the most seen dog over here at the moment.
That's what my brother has one of those. They look very, very similar, like the facial structure, but they're bigger.
They're walking snore machines.
Huh. They're big. My brother's dog is a big old love bug. Big old love bug.
They're just like walking snoring machines.
I love English bulldogs. I think they're so cute.
Yeah. Bulldogs?
Oh my god, yeah, they're such meatballs. I want one so bad.
Well,
let's see.
American Bullies. That's a different.
Oh, they have them.
Breed
yeah, she said that the American Bullies get seen over there a lot. She said that they're imported over there a lot.
Really?
Oh, wow.
See, they're considered pit bulls also. It's kind of an umbrella term at that point. But yeah, they're the bigger ones.
Yeah. It's the bull terrier was a bigger like head. I don't know. I remember when I was dog washing, I would see like the whole list of shit like on the right, and then be like, oh, there's a lot of different fucking breeds, man. There was one breed though I was told that was like, yo, if you ever come across this breed, they're mean. I was like, what's that? And it was like, they're a Akita.
Yep.
And I was like, an Akita? And then I looked at it, and then I was like, man, that thing is mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, yes.
Very.
Very mean. Well, I met an Akita. It was not nice. I said, bye, Akeisha.
Yeah, Chow Chows are often not very nice either.
Yeah, Chow Chows are very bipolar.
Mm-hmm.
With
A friend of mine
their
growing
purple
up
tongues.
had 2 of them, and both of her dogs loved me. They would be all over me. And the black one, we were like, oh, that one's mean, like, all the time. Like, don't even look at her. Like, she'll be aggressive. And
Yeah.
next thing I knew, the dog was on my lap kissing me. I was like, that dog's really aggressive, I see. And they're like, no, really, most of the time she is.
Yeah. All right. But that's our time here. So Becca, we'll put our lists together for each other or whatever, and we'll have to get that
Yes.
going so that we can put our Taste of America. You know,
Should do it just in time for
And-
the holidays.
yeah,
It'd be
right.
fun.
it'd be a good like holiday box. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Could put some Christmas time favorites in there of American candy
Get some
and treats.
Hershey.
Yes, of course.
Indeed. There you go. So you're instructed to message her
Oh, I definitely can.
on Insta. So, all right. Well, thank you very much for your time. Be well. But most importantly, you're gonna have to stay metal.
Be metal.
But recycle.
Fuck.